Whoa, hey. Man, it's been a minute. I don't know. Is that true?
Mama, I'm scared because it's Pride Month. There's a gay guy in my butt. My dick is up. It's very small. You barely can find it.
Oh, man.
Never wanted a woman.
It's nice to see you guys.
Yeah. So we had our 100th episode, and then we had a 100th episode little party, and the equipment decided to not work in a way that it has never not worked before.
We had a famous comedian on it. We didn't know he was famous until my kids were like, that's who was sleeping on our couch? PZ did drugs and crashed at my house after coming here. The guy that fell in the hole.
I don't know who that is.
He's an old comedy friend of mine.
Yeah.
He's been on the podcast before.
And he just got viral fame from falling in a hole.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I remember talking about this.
And kids, my daughter was like, who's the man that was on our couch? It's gross. And my wife was like, that's Peasy, the guy from the hole. And she was like, I know who that is from TikTok. And I texted Peasy. I was like, kids know who you are, dude. You're like Val Kilmer in the Blind Guy movie.
Oh, now
kids think I'm cool.
Now I'm going to have to ask my kids if they know who Peasy is.
You know the big guy that barely fit in the hole?
Yeah. So we had a really fun time. Everybody, we had guests call in. We had all kinds of stuff.
Heath was here. Giacchi came.
Everybody could hear each other, but none of that got into the.
I was going to say, did I miss all of this? I know.
You can watch it on YouTube, but it's picked up from the camera audio.
Yeah,
you can't hear any of the people calling in.
Yeah. So that was just one. That one was just for us.
That's
was
in
just us
typical
having a
Donnie
good time.
fashion. Our 100th episode spectacular, of course.
Yeah.
And the equipment decides to do something that it's never done before. Because I tested like 2 or 3 days before. I had Jason call into me.
Yeah.
And I just tested and made sure everything worked and it was all great and everything.
Yeah.
And then it decided to work and just not work and do something it's never done before the day of.
Yeah.
Donnie, what do you? This is the universe, right?
Yeah. That's why we have to destroy the universe.
Our show is
we have to
cursed.
unmake reality.
Because we made fun of God, our show is cursed.
Do you think
by the
that's
devil.
what it is?
You've been at the airport a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to cut you a bunch of vinyl L's of different sizes.
Yeah.
So you can put them up and change all the signs so it says L.A.B.I.A Airport.
Oh, that'd be cool. Oh, L.A.B.I.A Airport.
Because it says A.B.I.A everywhere.
Yeah.
And I could make all that. I almost got that contract to make those signs at that fucking place.
I'm going to the airport.
I've got all the
I'm
files.
going to the airport day
I
after
can
tomorrow.
make the exact L's.
Get the fucking L.
Yeah.
Give me the L.
You got to get them. Do that. Do that.
I'll make a L.A.B.I.A Airport.
Yeah, and then you got to take pictures.
We're
of it.
entering the L.A.B.I.A.
Dude, I'll be like the Banksy of...
Maybe
yeah,
Austin Bergstrom International Airport.
Aren't they going to have a west terminal and an east terminal now, just like the L.A.B.I.A?
Just
They're
like
going to have a left
L.A.B.I.A.
L.A.B.I.A and a
Yeah.
right L.A.B.I.A.
Yeah. Look at that L.A.B.I.A.
Yeah, so you weren't here. So we had our 100th episode, but then you had to. Were you out of town? Or
No.
You were just doing. You were doing
It
family.
was something. What was it? You guys were like...
You went to Gashville on business,
Oh, that was before that, though.
and then all your coworkers were like, let's just get drunk and get fingered at the pool or whatever. Well, you saw a hot girl at the pool. You're about to tell me in front of your daddy, and then you got scared.
No, wait, what? No, my dad likes hot girls. What are you talking about?
You were about to tell me at your house something that happened at
Oh,
the pool.
no, not at the... Oh, at the pool.
The girl. There was a swim-up bar.
No. Not in Nashville?
Okay.
No, I
So there
wasn't.
were hot girls.
No, I was about to tell you something. Okay, there's a couple of things. So the first thing is we're sitting around.
There's a left labia and a right labia.
We're drinking Bapples. Have you had a Bush Light apple?
Oh, I thought it was you get a blowjob while you're eating an apple. So bapple me off, bitch. I'm trying to get bappled.
Man, I love eating an apple and getting blown. That's
Like a
the,
Blumpkin,
That's
but
the
it's-
height.
there's
That's
no
the
shit.
fucking height of existence. So we're like a bunch of us are sitting around at the thing, and there's this guy on my team who claims that he's never said the N word, never said the C word. I think I've told you guys this before, right? And so we're like kind of drunk, and I'm
Cunt
like,
or chink?
no, kind.
Okay.
Well, who thinks chink is the C word?
I don't know.
You think that's the C word?
I mean, you can get fired from SNL for it,
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah,
and then become immensely successful, the most rich comedian in the world ever.
and then have Chelsea Handler still be mad about it.
That's the new C word.
Oh man,
Chelsea.
Donnie, you still stuck on this Chelsea Handler thing?
No, I just see the whole thing.
Just when it
Her
like
father's name
No,
was
I
Dick.
when it's applicable like 9 to 90
Yeah.
times a day.
No,
you
I have.
think
I
about
just.
it
I just
then.
have an understanding of the actual reality and all the dimensions of the situation.
Oh,
Isn't
you
her
do,
father's
yeah.
name
Yeah.
Richard? Dick
Yeah.
Handler?
Yeah. Well, she's not going to have a kid to name Richard.
Yeah.
No,
No,
basically,
she's had many kids. They've just been all
Yeah.
scraped out.
Yeah,
It's like a
right,
fucking
right,
Benihana.
right.
Dr.
no.
Scrape Job.
No, but basically, what it is that she's an angry, awful, and she got mad at a roast, and then she stayed mad and gave mad interviews afterwards, and
Her and Dr. Umar.
yeah, and everybody else is just like even Kevin Hart's like, it's a roast,
Yeah,
it's a roast.
yeah, right.
And her jokes at certain people's expense were bad, and then the entire non-conservative media all reported it as she marched in there and she just destroyed all these racists and misogynists and bigots.
Yeah.
And
She
that's-
wants everybody to not do that anymore. It's
Yeah,
a big ask.
and she's the kind of person who uses ask as a noun.
There's a black lady at my
Um,
work that says this is a big axe.
Yeah. It's a big
Yeah.
keep that big axe away from me.
big tree, ba ba ba.
I mean, you didn't think the Tony Hinchcliffe looked simultaneously?
No,
like
she
the
had
school-
some good. She had some good
Yeah.
jokes.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, number one.
So
like
by the
some-
way, I haven't followed
yeah.
a single thing after
Okay,
this. So
yeah.
you have a context
Yeah.
that I don't have.
So
I
she-
saw
Chelsea
the
Handler's
thing.
big
Yeah.
thing that made
Yeah.
her famous was the Lately Show.
Yeah.
That was long.
It was like
Chelsea
an
lately.
entertainment
Chelsea lately.
network kind of thing.
I watched
whatever.
Chelsea
Yeah.
lately.
It's 20 years ago.
Million years ago.
But she went in about late 2010s. She went hard once Trump got elected. She went hard into woke
paint.
white woman.
yeah, retard.
And she did
Yeah.
a documentary about about struggling with her white privilege. So
There's no doubt in my mind she's a total fucking retard.
Yeah.
Like I'm not doubting
so
that.
so basically she made the mistake of that a lot of like them is by taking too much shit seriously. Be like, that's not funny. You can't joke about that. That is a detriment if you're a comedian. You can't come at things with that mindset.
But I think okay,
She's
so
the hero of
I
all
think
blacks
she did
now.
that.
She's gonna save
after
the black
fact,
people.
Though. Like I felt like everybody in the moment is responding to everybody else's shit. Like
No, it's all
no,
pre-written.
but her
they already have writers.
yeah.
I mean, sure, but I'm saying
There's
that
no
Yeah.
riffing or fun.
Well,
I
you take
I
you,
think
you
there's
take
some riffing.
you-
I think there's a little bit
you-
of riffing.
you
right?
take-
like not Tom Brady. There's no Tom
Yeah.
Brady riff.
Nick
right?
Mullen wrote all of Shane Gillis's jokes.
Yeah.
They're all Cumtown jokes.
well,
About dead babies.
definitely the slave ship in a bottle was a Cumtown joke. Was a
And the-
Nick Mullen joke.
That
short
was-
guy being
that
hung
got
from
me.
an origami
I never
tree or whatever.
heard that before, so
Yeah.
that got me. I
Yeah,
had to,
that's original enough to be Nick. But I didn't know it wasn't. She had some specific jokes that were good.
yeah.
But her joke about all of you MAGA guys, now that he's got the draft, are you going to go over there or do you only go there for comedy things? Well, the number one person that was pointed at was Tony Hinchcliffe, didn't go over there.
Yeah.
And Shane actively refused it
Yeah.
on ethical grounds.
Yeah.
So that falls flat. Actually, the only two that went were Jeff Ross and fucking Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
And they're not MAGA guys.
Right.
And then when she was trying to respond to him calling her a Zionist, and she said there's a difference between Jewish and Zionist, but she is a Zionist. She has been cheerleading Israel for years.
Yeah.
And so then her immediately turning it to like Asian slurs on him, and just that wasn't a good joke because you could tell that she was still, you can't joke, offended by the fact that he used the slurs because there's no, again, in that religion that she belongs to, there's no forgiveness. That actually takes all the teeth out of your side when you are that, because the person that you're calling names knows that there's no way for them to convince you that you're not racist, that I'm not racist.
Black culture is American culture.
Yeah.
Jazz and rock and roll and everything. It's us.
Yeah.
It's too late to be mad about.
Yeah.
It's not a minority. They run everything. All the kids love all of it. It's not. I think we'd be scared of or like think that we're fighting or trying to push anything down. Trump's not even fucking with them. He's fucking with the Mexicans. Like they're fine. You're fine. Dr. Umar guy was so mad about those jokes, and it was like, there's an ad for your phone for Androids that said we don't play about our privacy.
Yeah.
That's not
That's black
normal
people
talking.
That's black people talk.
That's an ad. That's the type of this.
We don't
Somebody
pl-
copywrote
we don't
that.
play.
No, see, Josh,
play
that
it.
makes
That's
it
not
even
AI.
worse. That makes it even worse because we're taking their language and we're using it to make money,
Co-opting.
and we're not giving them any of the money.
It's in the culture.
Yeah, and
It's
we're
part
calling
of
the
it's
police on
American
them.
culture
Yeah.
now.
I don't
It's
know.
straight
I'm
across the
not
board.
plugged into all the this and that.
They're going to change weareblood.com to
here's and
webeeblood.com.
there's.
Yeah.
So I watched the thing and I was like, yeah, like he said a lot of shit that was really funny. Not related to Chelsea.
Right.
He said a lot of shit that wasn't funny. That was just like didn't land or whatever because he's doing 3 hours of fucking hosting,
Yeah.
right? And then a lot of other people said things that were funny,
And weren't.
and
yeah.
then things that
Yeah.
weren't. And
Well,
so
yeah,
I guess
it's
I
when
ju-
you know all the people involved and you know their history
Yeah.
and you know how they're coming into this. Because I know enough about this and I could tell by her tone and the way that her delivery on that there was actual anger there.
Yeah.
Like not just this is a roast because and that
their
that
Jesus.
bore
She's
out
gonna
by
save
what
them
how
all.
the interviews that she gave and how she acted afterwards.
yeah.
It bore that out.
I mean,
and I could tell at the time.
All she did was reinforce a stereotype of angry white
Yeah.
woman thinking that she's a
It's
hero
not funny.
of black
You
people.
don't joke about that. You don't joke about lynching. You know that like it's either it's all okay or none of it is, right?
That's why I was telling you guys about that argument I had with my wife about the bear.
Yeah.
She was like, you know what percentage of women answered they'd rather be with the bear? And I was like, I don't know. We asked 1 million Jews, would you rather be in the forest with Hitler or a bear? What do you think they're going to say? They're going to reinforce the stereotype that they're the victim, and they're all going to answer, oh, everyone's always trying to maul me to death and murder genocide my family. Of course, all the women said they'd rather be with a bear because it's a fake scenario where you can make men look bad.
Yeah.
So basically, they asked 1 million women in this fake scenario where you can answer if you want to make men look bad. What's your answer going to be? And guess what they all did? They did the Jew thing. Oh my God, we're all such victims, and they shot themselves in the foot,
Dude.
Because every guy that saw that said, of course, they all said that they're scared of men.
yeah.
That's what they asked them to do it, and they did. They walked right into it.
Right.
So my wife was like, did you see how many women answered? And I was like, you all got manipulated by the media. You're all stupid. You're all mad at Trump. The media is trying to make you be mad at Trump.
Right.
You guys fucking walk right into it every time because they're feeding on base, weak human desires, one of which is how easy it is to make somebody mad.
You know what? You know what solves all of these problems that we're talking about right now? Not paying attention to any of it.
Yeah.
Or not taking any of it
Yeah,
seriously.
you can stop AI by shutting the laptop.
Oh, you mean like how Chelsea Handler should have done with it?
I mean,
Don't take it all seriously.
Yeah, no. I mean, for
So-
sure. Like, by the way, I think every single person who's involved in all of this stuff is a fucking moron piece of shit. Like, like what are you doing? Like, this is what you're doing with your life. Like, you're a grown person
My kids got mad at
acting
me
like
'cause
you're a fucking middle school little girl fucking having some pissing contest.
My high
Yeah.
school
This is
girl got
fucking
mad at me for
retarded.
saying the white Cheez-Its were superior. Like, everybody knows the white cheddar Cheez-Its are better than the
Dude,
fucking... If
I-
you're
you-
presented with two
you-
bags of Cheez-Its...
You couldn't be more wrong.
Cheez-Its?
I like regular Cheez-Its.
All right, well, you're
Yeah, I think I
on the
like
right
regular
side of
ones.
history.
I
And you
just
know
don't.
what you get for being on the right side of history? You've been dead for 100 years. Isn't that? And if you're on the wrong side of history, you also have
Look,
been dead for a
bro,
long
I
time.
like the white Cheez-Its, but like there's something about the original to me.
No, whites
I'm
are better.
You like what whites are better? I don't give a fuck how they
Yeah,
taste. I
yeah.
just like that they say white in them.
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
like.
So, tangentially related
Yeah.
to the Chelsea Handler
sure,
and all that thing. So Saturday before last, my brother texted me saying, "Hey, we're having a get together
Oh,
on Saturday.
yeah.
Do you can come if you want?" And I was like, "Okay." Well, this one was with my sister-in-law's awful coworkers were all there,
Oh,
and
bunch of handlers.
They yeah,
Bunch of
all our
handlers.
handlers.
Yeah.
and they all with each other the whole time about work, and it always goes to whatever
What does she
social
do?
thing.
What is?
Marketing.
Oh, she's smart.
Yeah.
They're wasting water, just
Right.
like the data
Right.
centers. Just a
And-
bunch of girls with big thermoses full of water emailing about nothing
Yep.
and complaining that the AI is stealing the water.
Yeah.
They're stealing the water so that they can look vibrant.
This is
You know what? I
With
have
their
a
giant
protein.
Stanley cups.
this is
I have a protein solution for all of them that will make their skin look really nice.
this is big. We haven't hung out in a while. Energy.
Yeah.
The three of us together.
Yeah.
That's what's happening right now.
We hung out. We had a couple times.
So we're
We
at
went
this
to your party. Oh, it wasn't all three.
Not
of us.
together.
yeah
Not together.
right. So we're at this
Nexus.
we're at
Yeah.
this party and then there's a black couple there, and the roast comes up, and immediately they're all like, it was racist, it was sexist, and
With the black people thing.
and the black people were like, yeah, we didn't fuck with that or whatever.
No, Donnie, we don't fuck
was
with
we don't
that.
fuck
hilarious.
with that racism
I
don't
couldn't
fuck
believe
with
how
that racism.
hilarious
and
it was.
and I can tell you right now, the number one reason that everybody is so mad at that is just because of the Tony Hinchcliffe George Floyd joke.
Yeah.
That's all.
Oh,
it
it
is.
was so good. It was a great joke.
That is why that
laughed
is
so
the,
hard I
that is
couldn't
the-
breathe.
that is why everybody is so mad about it, and that's why the black couple obviously were not fans because it's St. George, man. So, so they're like, yeah, it's racist, and then the most programmed awful of my sister-in-law's friends, the one who just says the most cliched, she's into whatever the
human
current
trigger.
thing is,
I'm a
Yeah.
or
human
whatever.
trigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She says, well, I only watched the Chelsea Handler part, and she was great. I'm like, I know. You're just telling me exactly what your programming is. You're telling me everything that's coming through your fucking phone screen at you.
Yeah.
So, but I wasn't arguing with them, or I was just being agreeable. I wasn't saying anything or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Later on,
you gotta just hang.
yeah. So
in
later
that,
on,
yeah.
we're sitting there, and one of the people who just happens to be their HR lady, like their actual HR person, was there, and we're talking, and I basically am trying to be as agreeable to them as possible. I'm taking the view that I do have that, like, hey, this is there's no bottom to Trump. Like, you can't find a thing he won't do, like just
Yeah.
a shitty thing
Yeah.
or a bad
He
thing he'll
wants to
say
make
or
you
do
mad,
whatever.
so
Right.
he
Yeah.
wins if you get mad.
Right. So I basically said it's like Idiocracy, but it's worse than Idiocracy because at least in Idiocracy, the president was trying to solve the problems and he went to go find the smartest person in the world to help solve the problems. That's a better president than we currently have. You know what the HR lady said?
No.
She said, I didn't like in that movie how it's the future and everybody's stupid, so the president's black.
Oh, like Back to the Future too. When they get in the bad neighborhood.
Yeah.
Here's how you know shit's fucked up.
And I basically I did not say a thing, but what was in my head was, wow, that is incredibly shallow.
Yeah.
That's your takeaway. That's the layers that your brain works on with a satire like
Ask her
Idiocracy.
if she
Did
shops
you
on
give her
Amazon.
Did you give her the Joker smile? Where you just like,
I kind of just did the. Lately, I've kind of been doing the Justin Timberlake reaction gif where he just goes like that. Where he just kind of like looks at him
the head
sarcastically.
cock? Yeah.
like
really,
Yeah.
lady. That's the big
Yeah.
takeaway here.
But-
Yeah, there's like a lot of content of that movie that has nothing to do with the color of anyone's skin.
Yeah, right.
And Terry Crews is a funny motherfucker, so he's a cast perfectly for that.
But if all you see is skin color
Yeah.
and nothing else, then a black person can never be the bad guy.
yeah.
A woman can never be wrong. A straight white man always has to be the villain if that is all that you see in a work of art.
Did you
And
ever
that's
look
why shit sucks right now. That's why movies suck.
Yeah. They should have yeah, well,
Did you
whatever.
ever look at public
I mean,
freakouts? R/public freakouts?
Yeah.
Who's the only people on there?
Anytime the black person is the victim of a public freakout, it's all like, fuck that piece of shit. If it's like a white person yelling at a black person or punching a black person or something, it's like, fuck that racist piece of shit, whatever. If it's the other way around, it's the black guy's in the right. All the comments say that. Because those are the people who are in that subreddit.
these people are basically like Klansmen.
I
like
know.
they're
Well,
essentially have the same sensibilities as a Klansman.
Yeah.
They're like, the thing that matters the most is skin color.
Yeah.
I will judge everything about you based on skin color
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Everything else is secondary to that.
And
It's
you
like,
know-
you might as well just be in the fucking Klan, you fucking dope.
And there was a South Park episode that perfectly predicted this, right?
Yeah.
The one
it's
where-
an old one.
Well, the one where Cartman, he can't wait for the Nintendo Wii to come out. The Nintendo Wii comes out in like 5 weeks.
Yeah.
And so he can't wait that long. So he goes up into the mountains and freezes himself.
Yes.
And then he wakes up like 500 years later and he has these like
yeah.
Buckaroo Banzai kind
Imagine
of
if
like.
somebody did that for GTA 6 until May 26, 2026, when the first trailer said it was going to come out, and then they unfroze last week, and they were
They're
like,
God
"What the
damn
fuck?"
it.
That's
Yeah.
October?
that happens in
Yeah, they delayed it
the
again.
show. Yeah, so basically he goes to a future where everybody's atheist because Richard Dawkins and the atheism stuff was going on at the time.
Yeah.
Everybody's atheist, and so like that got rid of religion, but everybody's just religious about science now
Yeah.
or whatever. And that's basically what happened. You know, all this stuff is just religion for people who don't believe in God.
Yeah.
So instead, race is
The void will
is
be
the
filled.
God. You know, oppression and intersectionality and stuff. That's just a religious worldview that they have,
Yeah.
and it keeps you just as shallow as talking snakes and all that matters is skin color and
Yeah.
because you're trying to settle these scores that you have.
Oh yeah, I mean all the hallmarks are there. Like
Yeah.
you repeat the same chants, you worship idols. It's all the same.
There's
sort of-
lingo.
There's lingo.
There's
It is
a
demonic.
cosmology. There's a
There's-
ranking.
If
of
you
the-
want to call it demonic, it is demonic. There's forces that are trying to make you angry, and they feed off of it's a sin eater. The internet's trying to make you mad and trigger you. They've
Yeah.
got all the women mad. They've got all the black people mad. It worked. But who is it, and who profits on them being angry? They're feeding off this negative energy.
So let
So
me,
if you don't let it win and you just go, I don't care,
yeah.
then it's going to keep going into your algorithm as much as it can to try to get you.
So let me ask you this though. So my answer to this has largely been, okay, well I'm just not going to participate in that
Yeah.
shit, right? I mean that's the answer for everyone. Yet,
And you're so at peace that you have a stroke while you're fucking.
hey, I'm a vibrant fucker, man.
Did you go back to
What can I-
Seaboys this
what can I
weekend?
say? Yeah.
Yeah, you said wish me luck or something.
No, I went on Tuesday
You
night.
made it up and
Yeah.
down the
So
stairs
yeah.
safely.
did you meet my buddy John? You've met him before, the musician.
Yeah.
He's moving to St. Louis, and so this was the last time I was going to get to see him play at Seaboys because he's moving right after I get back from my trip.
Okay.
And so he was playing with this band, which, by the way, if you can go over there on a Tuesday night at 6 over the next couple weeks, like they're really fucking good.
He's still going to be there? Or is he gone now?
No, he'll be there for the next couple weeks. I'm just not going to be home.
Okay.
So I won't get to see him again. But I was shocked. I mean, it's a straight down the middle rock band, but he is just an insane guitarist. He plays slide on a bunch of songs, and none of
Nice.
it's like country or bluesy necessarily. It's
Yeah.
pretty much just
He
like
uses the bottle, the glass, or does he have a sit down?
no. He just uses
Okay.
a actual slide.
He has a steel thing.
He uses an actual slide. Like it's it's a motion that's a kind of like a this. But dude, he was fucking crushing it the other night. It was so good. But yeah, I went and I drank like 2 beers on a Tuesday night, which is a little out of character, but it was nice. It was good.
Have you ever
I
noticed-
survived too. I pulled out of it.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Is this dog racist? Is your dog racist? Have you ever noticed if your dog is racist?
Yeah, we've had.
He
I
does
think
stuff?
I told you like a couple weeks ago, Mexican dude came into my backyard to do some of that work that we were talking about, and they didn't like announce themselves. They just came in the backyard, and Rue just runs right up and bites him.
Yeah. I think
I'm like-
they're all from wolves. They're all German.
Yeah.
Dogs started
Wait, all
in
German?
Germany.
They're all German.
I mean, wolves are all the old tales about wolves
Fin-
are from Germany.
Oh, Norse.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
Wait, are
Dogs got bred all from wolves.
I'm just gonna go
and
with
all the
this,
old
yeah.
wolf stories
Okay,
are
yeah.
from old, Hansel and Gretel. And
Okay. Okay. I can see
So we
Yeah.
had a
that.
black
Okay.
neighbor
I can-
over.
I can,
and-
I can
I'll-
go along with
I'll
that.
follow
yeah,
that.
okay,
Yeah, I
they're
follow,
all from
yeah.
wolves, so they're
Yeah.
all racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it wasn't until we got up into the northern hemispheres, like the northern latitudes, that we started encountering the wolves and needing that. This could be completely wrong. I don't
Yeah.
know, but it makes sense on like a
Yeah.
really, if you just look at it, on just like a,
Yeah.
kind of like maybe there's a guy in a chariot.
Just-
know, Yeah, he's the sun or
and
whatever.
then and then as we brought them down and they started encountering more and more brown people, they
Yeah.
were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah,
is
no,
going
because
on?
we were the
pugs
first
and the
ones.
little chihuahuas are nice to everybody because
Yeah.
they're faggots.
right.
They've been
They're
bred
faggots.
smaller and they're not cool
No,
racist wolves.
No, Chihuahua's little shits.
Yeah.
They hate everybody.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
just angry
Yeah.
all the time because they
Yeah.
live in a house full of Mexicans. They're like, what the fuck is going on in here? I hate
Yeah.
this place.
Have you ever seen the that video of it's like a Hispanic guy and he's walking with his phone. He's like, check out this motherfucker right here, and it's a a little chihuahua, and it's like a fence that has a hole in it, and there's like a plastic bubble, and the chihuahua's head is just like right. The plastic bubble's going. It's like, what the fuck you gonna do? You a chihuahua in a bubble, fool? Yeah, that's what I always think of whenever I think of chihuahuas. Yeah.
We had a black neighbor over, and I told the kids, "Be careful, because I think our dog's gonna not be cool."
Yeah.
And I've never seen
Be cool, baby girl.
Sookie do anything like that.
Yeah.
I just was fucking with them. So the whole time this neighbor was over there, very performatively, like checking on the dog and making sure the dog was okay with everything.
That's a good troll.
The dog doesn't like additional kids because the kids beg for food, and the dog's like, I beg for the fucking food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out of the kitchen. There's too
Right.
many people in my way. This is where I stand. But there's kids that come over to our house that aren't free-fed, free-range kids like our kids. So they come over and they're like, where's the snacks? There's a pantry here.
They want snacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when they come over, the dog is like, what the fuck is going on with all the extra sausage links?
Yeah.
There's not any? Because these kids are here. I don't care what color they are. Fuck them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dog's like, that's my watermelon.
So the dog was very weird when the additional child came over, and my kids were freaking out that the dog was racist. And I was like, it does it when white kids come over. It just doesn't like
color.
mouths. If you have a mouth.
Yeah.
Now you set that expectation to them. To the dog is
out
going to
in
be
the
racist.
universe.
So they thought the dog was acting weirder than she normally does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I said the dog.
You implanted the idea. You freaking
Yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio incepted the idea.
From the mountains of Gutenberg.
Yeah.
Donnie, were you at my house when Kevin was there? I can't remember.
Yeah. So
I was there with Kevin's mom. She gave me a hand job in the pool.
Dude,
Awesome.
there was a lot of Kevin last week.
Yeah.
I have some things to tell you.
So okay, let's take us back. I had my little Saturday story.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Then that whole week was my nephew and your son graduating from high school.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So so both of us had to do like fucking graduations, and then we both had parties on Saturday.
Yeah.
So you had a party that you've been talking about people coming into town for this party for a while, right?
Dude, people were at my
Your
house.
whole house reupholstered or painted or whatever the hell.
Yeah, the whole thing. We had people in the house that day from 2 p.m. until 1 in the morning.
Okay.
People didn't leave until fucking 1 in the morning.
Okay.
I told you to put a sign up that said leave by 9, dude.
I know.
I told you to call
know.
Kevin and tell him it was over
I
already.
know. No. Kevin
The
rolled
whole shit
in.
got fucked up because
No,
you didn't
he
listen to me.
he fucking rolled in, dude, and he immediately was like, within like 10 minutes of coming in, he's like, Jacob, are you gonna open presents? And Jacob's like, I wasn't really planning on it. He's like, you should definitely open your presents. I want you to open.
It's not my birthday.
Yeah.
I'm not 4.
Yeah.
It's not. Is it Christmas morning?
So-
You know, graduation is when you're 18 and you're a man and you have free will and you can decide when you want to do what you want.
Yeah, you don't open
I'm
your
about to tell you to
presidents in
fuck
front
off
of
'cause I'm a
everybody.
man.
Don't open your presents
You
in
should've
front
kicked
of
his
everyone,
ass.
you fucking retard.
I'm a grown up.
You should have been like, you want my mom to take pictures too of every single thing? Yeah.
So Jacob comes up to me and he's like,
bow on
he's
it.
like, Dad, it's not my 8th birthday, but like Kevin wants me to like open the presents. And I was like, look, dude, like just open some presents. Just do it. I don't want to have a thing. I don't want it to be a big deal. Just like
So did you just have him do it, or did everybody gather around and watch him do it?
everyone gathered around and watched him do it. And he really didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
But I was like, I just don't want to have like an issue here. I
Yeah.
don't want it to be a
This
thing.
is probably my quote all week. If I go where every hoe want me to go, I'd be confused. It's from Dead Presidents. It's Chris Tucker.
Yeah.
And my wife, when she bitches about housework, I'm like, if I stop and do pick up every little thing, I'm never going to get any work done around here.
Right.
I work from home. So every mess that you bitch about, if I had stopped, I would have gotten fired.
Right.
And we would have no food. And if I go where every woman pulls me in every direction to do shit, I'm never going to get anything done.
Yeah.
If I should have told your son, if you go where every hoe wants you to go, you're going to be confused. Don't you have
Yeah.
to listen to Kevin?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
did
but
it.
then
You did a big thing.
then maybe Kevin will throw a fit like a fucking hoe,
Exactly.
and then it's more
Then we
drama.
get
Well,
dinner
so
and a
that
show.
was the thing, right? Where I was just like, whatever, dude. Like, just there was like 6 presents, right?
Yeah.
I was like, just
I mean, if you're going to cut him off, then you haven't set a precedent. That's what I'm worried about. You set a precedent. That we
Well, here's-
always have
here's
to do
the
whatever
thing.
he says all the time.
I've seen Kevin twice.
Oh, you mean like somebody else we know?
I've seen Kevin twice in the last year, right? And I'm probably going to see Kevin twice in the next year too.
Yeah.
So this isn't like, oh, now me and Kevin are best bros again and we're hanging out all the time. This was my best friend's coming into town. He can't stay at my house. He has to stay at Kevin's house. And I need to like have some sort of normal
It's
thing.
funny. It's funny how he just
gonna
gets
rear its head.
inserted into like, you know.
Totally.
It's funny how it just somehow things turn out in a way where you have to accommodate him.
You
No,
make a lot of mindless mistakes that
dude.
seem to benefit you.
Yeah. Huh.
Dude. So they come over. They come over. Just going back a couple days. They come over on like Sunday, and all the kids, like her kids, were her kids still there? She
Yeah.
was
So
there,
the
right?
the Sunday the day after, or
No,
Sunday the Sunday before.
The Sunday before.
So your friend came into town and stayed with Kevin, like for a whole
for
week.
a whole week.
So were you? So they were they coming over? They came over the Sunday before too.
They came over the Sunday before,
Yeah.
and then the day before the graduation party, and then the Sunday before, the day before the graduation, so Wednesday,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then again on Saturday.
Okay,
So I saw them 3 times.
Those
Okay.
cute children were asking you to go to the pool, and their parents were like, "Shut up! We're in the middle of a funny story." And then this story went on forever, and it wasn't funny.
Bro, it wasn't
and I was
funny.
like, "These 2 little blonde kids are sitting there with their swimsuits, like, but there's a pool, and we're poor.
I know.
Can we
Kristen
just go in the water?"
Kristen was
We
like,
have to finish telling this awesome story about how we were drunk and got in a fight. Everyone has that story,
bro.
It's not anything different.
You and Kristen are basically have said the same thing within like an hour proximity of each other. She was like, Aaron is a terrible father. All
Yeah.
those kids wanted to
In
do
front
was
of
go.
everybody.
Was all they wanted to
If
do
my
was
kids
go in
ask
the
me for
pool.
anything in front of everybody, I'm dropping everything.
Right.
Just because of
Right.
the image.
Right.
'Cause I don't
You
wanna
might
look like
not
a
want to
fucking
go out
asshole.
to the fucking pool, but you're going to the fucking pool
Yeah,
because
we're
your
gonna
kid
do
just.
whatever you want.
Yeah,
It's just they sat there. We're like, meme.
I know.
Dude, I had a strange, inappropriate situation at your party.
Yeah, tell me about that.
I went
Yeah.
first, as soon as I got there, I went outside and talked to the youths, the
Yeah,
young men.
the youth of the day.
said,
Yeah, they told me.
"Congratulations
By
to
the way,
Jacob."
I heard about this.
Yeah, I told them some dick jokes.
Yeah,
And then I wanted to go out on a funny joke and to make an exit. So I said something funny. I went to open your screen. You have this split screen with
yeah,
the
yeah,
labias.
Yeah, the labia screen. That's
And
what
I'm-
we call it.
so
at
I have
home,
my
the
hand
lab
behind
screen.
me.
Yeah.
Opening the screen, I'm about to walk through it. I put my hand through and I feel woman. It was your wife.
Oh,
I don't know where my hand was. I pulled my hand away. As soon as I turned around, I saw who it was. I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I
Yeah.
don't know what I touched,
yeah.
but I'm apologizing right now
yeah,
because I don't know what happened."
I haven't heard about this, so
but
I don't think it's a
back
big deal.
behind
Yeah.
my hand did some touching of something, and I just could tell it was a lady's body.
Yeah.
And your son
And
all
then
his
she
friends,
jerked me off. Oh,
No, your
sorry.
son and all his friends saw it, so maybe they know. But I
Yeah.
have no. I was
Okay.
behind me, so I don't know
Okay.
what.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to open this.
I'll get the real scoop
your
later.
weird
Yeah.
screen flaps.
Well, what about Kevin's mom grabbing your dong? What happened there?
She just said, "Come out to the pool and I'll give you a juicer under the water."
Kevin's mom's such a whore.
Under the
man.
raft.
She's such a fucking whore.
Yeah, I said, "I heard your son is a vulture."
Dude, Kevin rolls into my house with this fucking suitcase of watches. I haven't
Yeah.
seen the fucking guy in a year.
Pulp Fiction.
And he comes in with a fucking suitcase of fake Rolexes, and he's taking each one out and showing me each one and explaining each one. And I'm not fucking kidding, dude.
It's like my kid about a video game. Just nah. I'm like, I don't.
We're 45 fucking minutes into him going through each fake Rolex, and I'm like,
It's a TED talk.
and he left, and I said to Kristen, I'm like, and this is why.
Yeah.
This is why. It's not like
I'll
one.
never get that 45 minutes back.
It's not this. It's not the
Could
one
have started a whole other
thing.
AI company.
It's it's not
You know
one
how much
thing.
Claude I could have
It's-
clauded during that? How much could have clauded all
You
of
know how much
Claude?
Claude I could have plotted with that Claude? So much Claude. But yeah, it was ridiculous. The
Could
whole
use Claude and Prod.
I could have used Claude and Prod.
Yeah.
It was just the whole thing, dude. Like,
So yeah. It's not one thing. It's like the fish in water. It's like a fish doesn't know it's in water.
Yeah.
right?
It's the water. It's everything involved. Like the
Totally.
whole like distortion of the fields of things. You know, it's like
I started doing what you told me to do at my house. You're doing it again, honey. Stop
Yeah.
this.
yeah.
Some people you have to, every time, stop them and go, "You're doing the thing." You have to stop. You have a compulsion. Everyone can see.
Yeah.
The behavior
it
doesn't
off.
stop. Like I used
knock,
to
knock that off.
write people off if they pissed me off 3 times.
Yeah.
And they
It's
didn't
very biblical.
know that.
Yeah.
So Jimmy Bohack pissed me off 3 times, and I quit talking to him. And everybody's like, "Why aren't you talking to him?" And I was like, "He fucking was a dick 3 times." And they were like, "Did you tell him the first time? No. You tell him the second time? No." So you're playing a game where you only know the rules, and he lost.
That's fine.
And I was like, "So I got to raise him? He's 60, and because he's a baby now, I have to tell him not to be rude to people.
Right.
I shouldn't have to raise you. You're a man."
Right. But you guys did mend fences, right?
Well, because he died. And I felt bad. But then I looked him up on the computer at work after he died and found out that he wrote me up for a bunch of other shit.
Oh, fucking Bohack.
Posthumously, I spoke ill of the dead. That's why the show is cursed. That's why the 100th episode didn't record.
No.
It's the ghost of Jimmy Bohack.
Dude.
She got all hooked up. So yeah, So I had to go to my nephew's party. I didn't come to yours until later. So Josh, did you get there like at the time it started, or
No.
I
A
had
little
to
bit later.
take my
3:30
kid
or
to
something.
South Park Meadows and then go pick her up later. So I went on the way later to get her like before 6. They went to the. I spent all weekend buying R-rated tickets for underage kids.
Yeah.
And they found out that they couldn't get tickets to Obsession because they were 16, so they didn't even go to the movies. But they were at South Park Meadows, so I just went on the way. I went on to Chris's on the way and waited for my girl to text, and then I was already on kind of slaughter. So I went down and got them.
Yeah. So I came over around
8?
like around 8, and there were still people there.
Were people getting fucked up? They were there till 2. Did everybody get drunk?
Well,
Yeah, there was some drunkenness.
Aaron monopolized me, which
Yeah.
was fine. He's cool.
Yeah,
he was
he's
fun to
fun
talk
guy.
to and all
Were
Yeah.
his children wet or dry by that point?
There were kids coming in and out of the pool.
Yeah.
Because also Kevin, I guess so. Kevin has a girlfriend who has
4
kids.
hours later,
Yes.
Papa, can we please?
White Daddy Kevin.
Yeah. And I did talk to Kevin a little bit. We talked about like some shows and movies. Like he's a big fan of Mike Flanagan. And I'm watching all the Mike Flanagan stuff. But yeah, I walk into his house and I see him in his kitchen, and I'm like, okay, because I don't like walking into a party and just running into strangers.
Yeah.
Immediately, I
Like,
like to
who
see
are
the
you?
person I know.
Yeah.
So I immediately went to you.
I do the same thing. I need a whoopee blanket person.
I was like,
I walked
Donnie.
in, I saw a bunch of people I didn't know. I was like, "Where's Chris? Chris!"
Dude, I think that there were like 60 people there throughout, like over the course of the thing.
Yeah, there was maybe 15 there whenever I got there. So
I mean,
it's
there's
good.
15 with just my family.
Yeah. Wow.
So that's why, like, just with my dad, my sister, and all that. Did you meet them? Did you meet my sister?
Yeah, I didn't get to really talk to him at all because
That's
I was talking to
fine.
Aaron the whole
Miss
time, and then
everything.
talking to Aaron's sister and you and Kevin a little bit. Yeah.
Bro, so my family friend Connie, you meet her?
She
Skinny?
talked a lot too. She
Bro.
A woman
Yeah.
So-
talked a lot?
So she's the woman who, she was like my mom's like best friend on our street. We brought her kid to Europe when he was like 6.
Yeah.
I've told you guys this
Well,
story
yeah,
before.
you told me the story, but like it was kind of weird, and so I didn't know how much to like go along because you pointed at her and you were like, Donnie, I think I've told you about her.
Yeah.
And I said you said with her, and I said you said she has a son. I was like, oh yeah, y'all like took him to Europe or whatever.
Yeah.
But that whole conversation was like, it's fucking weird, man. My parents like helped raise this lady, their friend's kid, and
Yeah.
it was like it was their kid, and then we just dropped them off in Europe together. It was fucking weird. So I didn't want to know how much like I wanted to get into that with her standing right.
We got into it later
Chris
that
really
night
didn't
when
like
everyone
him.
was drunk. We
Yeah.
were like, I mean, he's a little kid. I had
Yeah.
nothing to get. I liked him. He was
So were
like
you?
my
So we're
brother.
like, what the fuck is with you and your kid? Like what? Like
So okay. So just to illustrate a couple of things, when I was 14, after the kid was born, we all went skiing together.
and that was when the mom she made some joke about like you could bang her or something, right?
And we're on the ski lift, and she goes like, all your friends are saying they think the baby's yours, and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
no, what are you talking about? None of my friends are saying that. She's like, well, we would make a cute couple, and she
Right,
was like
right.
smoking a joint.
One time at
like-
ski camp, I stuck a ski pole in my pussy.
And then later that day, I saw her tits. I walked into the bedroom because the bathroom was through the bedroom in this
Yes, you're trying
cabin.
to open a door backwards with your hand.
Yeah.
And she had her
Bros.
shirt off. I was like, oh shit. And she's like, oh, you can come in. And I was like, wait, what?
Just come on
What?
in.
That's like porn starts
I've
that
seen that.
way. Yeah.
Well,
that's borderline. What are you doing?
Is that a
son?
boner?
What are you doing, Godson?
Minus the
Yeah.
fact that I just like boned out. I was like, peace, I'm out of here. So the other night, we're sitting there and we're like detailing about what a shit mom she was. Like, we're all like getting drunk and she's like laughing about it. She's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I used to call him a little pussy and your mom would baby him. And we're
Damn.
like, that's pretty crazy. You called a 6-year-old a pussy, like
Yeah.
your son. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Didn't let him go swimming ever.
no, she was a better mom than that.
Okay.
So she's like telling me, I was telling her about how I was in Newport, Rhode Island. And she's like, oh, I was in Newport, Rhode Island. She's like, here, look at these pictures. And she pulls out her phone and she's flipping through them. And she's like, oh, this one's of my tits. I'm like, what are you fucking
Damn.
doing? And then she told Jacob that she won second place in a wet T-shirt contest in '93. I'm like, you're still a fucking
That's why she was in
lunatic.
Rhode Island
Yeah.
for the memorial of the wet T-shirt contest. 20
She's
years
like-
later.
She's like,
Like,
it's
it's
been,
like, I guess
it's been 33 years since I won a wet T-shirt contest in Newport, Rhode Island. I'm going back.
Every year I go back.
Every year I go back and get these
chasing that dragon.
and I get these titties all wet for the boys.
There's not a lot going on in Rhode
Yeah.
Island.
It really is a pretty boring place. So they're
boring.
pretty down to see 69-year-old woman's tits.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
yeah.
So I didn't get to talk to your dad or your stepmom or your sister or her husband, who is the one who never pays for stuff, right?
Bro, they borrowed Miranda's car for 5 days. for 5 days. They borrowed her car, drove all over, never once brought food over to the house. They stopped and got food, never once brought food into the house. And then they left the car with 3/4 of a tank of gas.
Yeah.
It's like you couldn't spend $15 to fill the car up with gas,
Yeah.
you fucking cheap
Yeah.
kike. Like, what is wrong with you?
What's the closest
You
gas
fucking
station to your
Jew.
You
house?
fucking Jew. What's that?
What's the closest gas station to your house? Is it out 1626?
1826.
Yeah.
That JD's right there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's maybe
Okay.
2 miles.
So you can
maybe.
fill it and have it be on the line.
You
make
could
it back
fill
there,
it,
yeah.
and especially a
Okay.
Subaru that gets 23 miles to the gallon.
That's another unwritten rule. Why do I have to raise you? Why are you a baby? Why do I have to tell you how to live? You're a man. That's my 3. It's not a 3 strikes rule. It's not fair of me to impose these things on people. It's shit you're supposed to already know.
Yeah.
Even whether you were raised right or not. We're 40.
Yeah.
You've been 20 years since you're out of your mommy and daddy's.
They
You had all that time to learn too.
You went to Brown. You went to Georgetown.
Yeah.
We know you went to both of those places. They didn't teach you about putting gas in a motherfucker's car if you borrow it.
Learn any social graces over the last.
That-
Where have you been?
That's
Dude.
the college for the people who have drivers.
I'm a driver.
Dude, Josh, when you left, Debbie was like, I gasped when he walked into the room because you looked like her dead son.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, I gasped when he walked into the room, and my dad's like, yeah, that was pretty fucking freaky.
I gave her the sixth sense.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah.
Your dad's a class act. He's a cool guy.
My dad's great.
I want him to make me go to Europe with a family like a baby. That'd be cool.
Dude, my dad, he's a good dude. He's not coming on the podcast. I made the
he's
joke.
a very interesting guy, though. He's a world traveled,
Oh yeah.
If we had anybody like that on here, it would be like
It would
it'd
class
be
up the
because they're
joint.
interesting,
Yeah.
not because they would need to hear dick jokes.
Oh yeah. He'd be
Yeah.
like, Josh, let me tell you about when I went to the Bangladesh National Cup for rugby 1992. Like he's probably been to 100 countries.
Yeah.
I mean, he's spent fucking 400 days in Iraq. He had a bunch of his friends blown up and shit.
Yeah, and he was a
Like,
cool guy.
He's crazy.
I don't know if he, how much he likes to joke around, but
He loves to joke around.
yeah,
Just not like this.
no, it's masturbation.
I mean, it
material.
would be fine if we like did a thing where it wasn't like this. Like
Do you
if it
remember
was a
when
totally
you used to
different
live
thing.
inside of his balls?
I do. Yeah, I remember being in there. Yeah,
Just kind of ethereal.
yeah. I was just kind of like floating around in his balls, and then I shot out of his balls through his.
You were the fastest one. You beat
I
all
was.
the other
I beat all the other
little
ones.
pieces of shit.
I was giving them all the bird as I went
And
by.
then they still adopted other kids and took them to Europe anyway. I was the fastest come. Why are these other kids here?
Have you ever? I have my colonoscopy scheduled for a couple weeks from now. I was thinking the other day about like the first guy who got a colonoscopy. They're like, "Look, we're gonna stick a camera up your butt for science," and he's like, "Okay." Go ahead.
It was
Go
one
ahead.
of those doctors from Bangladesh that came over here, and they were like, "I was a doctor in Bangladesh, and now I'm a taxi driver." Because he showed up to America and tried to stick cameras up people's butts, and they were like, "That's not doctors.
No, that's not doctors.
That's not how we doctor here.
No.
That's not American doctoring."
At one
Go
time,
back and do it over there.
you have to imagine that at one time, the scientific community, the doctoral community, was probably like, what's this freak wanting to stick cameras up people's butts? This guy's got a thing for butts.
There's a lot of good poop science. You can put other poop up your butt and fix your biome or whatever. But it's
What
been
is that? What's that from?
It's
There's
recent.
There's a South Park episode.
Was that
of
a
Yeah.
South Park episode?
Yeah.
It's recent, the poop science, because everybody has for thousands of years been like, poop is where sick comes from.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to play with it.
Right.
But just recently, we got these doctors over from other countries that are like, "No, you play with poop.
We have an entire festival about poop.
You put it in the Play-Doh machine and push it down. It makes a star come out. The star of Bangladesh.
It is an old ancient custom. We have been in the poop field for
You can make
thousands
a
of years.
clown head, and it comes out the eyes of the clown.
Have you heard of a chia pet? That was originally poop.
You spread the poop, and the seeds come
Look
out.
at the hairs of Vishnu. Those are all poop.
Every year we have a poop festival, and we throw
Yeah.
poop.
Oh, you guys missed the little Indian kid from next door. He was there.
Oh,
Every
was
time
he?
I've been over there,
Yeah.
I've heard noises.
Oh yeah.
Little Mowgli noises.
If you're in my fucking neighborhood, you hear noises of
Very
that child.
performative.
Yeah.
I'm here. So you guys all use Amazon, right?
I have used Amazon. Yeah.
Have you? My wife and the other neighboring wives are bragging to each other about how they're trying to decrease their Amazon use
Yeah.
because they're so mad at Jeffrey Bezos for giving his entire fortune to a strong woman. I don't know why. I mean, women should love Amazon. All the money goes to that lady, the first wife.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why are they mad
Mackenzie
at Jeff?
Scott or whatever.
Mackenzie
Yeah.
Scott.
Yeah. They're supporting women-owned whatevers.
Right.
But so
every
they
white
go,
woman's
"Well,
dream."
I don't use it. I don't use it because it affects the whatever, and I don't use it. And then you see the van pull up across the street, and you're like, "You fucking used
you
it,
fucking
bitch.
used it.
I see
yeah.
you."
Yeah.
And they're bragging to us that they don't use it. I'm like, well, there's 4 people at my house ordering from Amazon, so the van's there all the time.
Right.
But we started watching the Spider-Man show on Amazon, the new
Oh,
Nick Cage one.
Yeah.
And there was an ad every 5 minutes. And I was like, yeah, this fucking rocket blew up. He needs to sell some ad space.
Yeah.
It seemed like there was more ads after the rocket blew up.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, we gotta sell ads.
Yeah. Did you see the video of that?
No. I.
So the
I
Blue
heard about
Origin,
it,
the Blue Origin test, it blew up, and it looked like a nuclear bomb.
Yeah.
They said it was like a quarter of the strength of the Hiroshima bomb because there was so much
Power of
fuel
the
or
sun.
whatever.
That's
The palm of
crazy.
your hand.
And
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, and it was a huge explosion, and the all of the platform and the equipment and all that stuff that was destroyed was about. They said it was cost about $1 billion.
Yeah.
And so of course then the obvious joke was there. It was like, man, sure would have been a much better use of the $1 billion to repair that thing as opposed to paying to make a shitty ass fucking Lord of the Rings show. That's how much they spent for Lord of the Rings. They spent $1 billion to make that crap show.
They're still making it. It's
Yeah.
still happening.
Yeah, and they're still putting it out because they committed themselves to 5 seasons of it.
So why do you like Amazon?
Oh,
What's
I
good
don't
about it?
care one way or the other about it.
It's the
My favorite
convenience.
thing about Amazon is not having to go out into the world. to
Yeah,
a
the convenience
store.
of it.
Well, I keep telling the kids
Yeah.
when I was your age, you had to take cash to a store. I didn't have credit cards, nothing. You had to go to a place and be around people. And some things have changed with the culture
Yeah.
over the last 50 years where it's a little bit more of a pain to be out around all the people.
Yeah. People suck. Yeah.
When we were little, everything was a kind of hunky-dory, idyllic. And now it seems like when I go out to stores, there's more people. All different types of people. So
Come
one
on.
of the things I like about
We're getting there.
Amazon
We're
is
getting
that
there.
I don't have to be around all the people.
Yeah.
Some of them are hillbilly people. I don't want to be around them either.
Right.
But a lot of it is what I was saying earlier about the public freakouts. The type of people that get angry at a store and
Yeah.
yell at somebody at the women. Would do it a lot. And other types of people.
Categories.
Yeah. So
Come on, Josh. What types of people? Donnie, get the finger ready.
Yeah.
Get the beeper ready.
I haven't even checked if I haven't even checked.
Well,
to make
it's
sure it
also
works.
just driving on the road with all the other different types of people. You
Yeah.
know, the
Yeah.
common courtesy things that people learn: table manners, napkins, forks,
Yeah.
saying please and thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
The American culture, the beautiful, wonderful American culture that's pervasive, that everyone enjoys.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
It's a big X, but I'd like my stuff delivered to my house.
I kind of, it just depends. Like last night I had to go to Academy to buy Miranda hiking boots because for some reason I still have to buy a 21-year-old person shoes. Set that to the side for a minute. But like I went to Academy, I didn't particularly.
Is she going hiking or is she lesbian again?
We're going.
Okay.
Those are the same thing.
I can't tell. You lesbian or just Canadian? Or are you a real? You work with wood.
We're
What kind of wood do you work with? Is the question.
We're
Are you a
going
lumberjack or Canadian?
We're
Okay.
going on hikes over the next 2 weeks that require boots.
Yeah.
And last night at dinner, I'm like, everyone has their hiking boots, right? And like layers because it's snowing some of the places we're going to be hiking over the next 2 weeks. And she's like, I don't have hiking boots.
You don't have any from back when you were a boy?
Bro,
Dude, I fucked up and tried to wear in a.
you know how many fucking hiking boots I bought this kid? Like, there should be some fucking
Yeah,
hiking boots
yeah.
around.
I tried to wear in a brand new pair of Doc Martens into Mexico on a mountain. I brought them to
That's
Mexico.
a
and I hadn't worn them
big
once.
mistake. That's a big
I was like, I'm going to wear these
Yeah.
in. They're going to be perfect after I go up and down this whole mountain. At the end of the day, my feet were bleeding everywhere.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Josh.
Those are very unforgiving
You
footwear.
you're like kind of a mirror of different members of my family right now. Kristen in complaining about Aaron not being a good parent, and now Miranda when I was like, "Do you have hiking boots?" She's like, "No, but I have my Doc Martens." I'm like, "Fool, you're not wearing fucking Doc Martens on a snowy fucking mountain."
She's got to wear those ones you got her at Academy now for a week before the hike to wear them in.
She's been wearing them all day
Find out
today
on
and
the trail.
wearing them around and
Yeah.
shit. But we went to Academy and that wasn't pleasant. That's not a pleasant trip. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't pleasant.
Yeah.
But last Friday, I took my sister and my Jewish brother-in-law to End of Veneer, and that was great.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Did you get down into
I don't-
dollars
I-
underneath?
It depends when you go to End of Veneer because there's too many goddamn people in my way at End of Veneer.
I'm in the way.
a lot of the
I'm the
time.
guy. I'm on the floor in the dollar records, bent over.
all bent
You have to
over.
Step over me.
Oh man, I'll make a porno out of that.
Yeah,
walking
trying
in
to
there,
find
seeing
some
you all
old
bent over in
Christian
there.
comedy
Yeah.
records.
I do have to say that I've always had issues going out in public and being around people because, again, it's like they're bugs to a light to me. Like that I always end up right behind the person who has to ask 15 stupid fucking questions when I just need that one little thing and I'm waiting on them, or the
It's
you know,
not racist. Even Daniel Plainview in There Will Be Blood was like, I can't be around these
yeah,
people. And they were all cowboys.
yeah,
They're all
the
white
same race,
cowboys. He just doesn't want to be around dumb people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's almost something about going into a record store and being part of the like looking for records process.
Oh, yeah,
with,
that's fine.
smells
Yeah.
with
good.
other people. No, but even with the other people, it's like I don't know. Like people are digging through shit, and you're like, well, what were they just
And
digging
listening
through?
to
I
whatever
was
the guy
just-
behind the counter puts on.
Dude, that was actually great. Like
Yeah.
we walked into some like fucking metal, and my I don't
It's
know
your job
what it
all day
was.
if you work at a record store. You're the
Yeah.
DJ.
You're just the guy
Yeah.
playing the music. And my brother-in-law was like, Jesus Christ, what's this metal? And then they like immediately moved on to, something different and then something
If I had a
totally
record
different
store,
than
I'd do
that.
comedy between every song.
You
Oh,
would.
that was Steelers Wheel.
Dude, you should get a job at the record store on the
love to.
weekend. That'd be pretty
Just be a DJ, but for the record store.
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
just fuck, you can do it for free even.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
Yeah. No, I mean, I
Should
like
be
going
paying
there. It's
me.
just that sometimes, like, especially on like a Saturday or something, the arrangement of it, there's just too. And then that one time I went in there and it was a fucking listening party for shitty, stupid ass 21 Pilots. And the whole place was packed full of like
Retards.
young millennials and old Zoomers, I guess, because that's kind of the thing or whatever. And I was like, weren't those guys popular like 10 years ago? Aren't they done now? Like, why is there still having listening parties?
That's a band that I've never liked, understood. I've heard someone put them on for me one time. I was like,
Yeah.
turn this shit off. I don't like this.
That was definitely past my popular music time.
Yeah.
I mean, there have been I've gotten into maybe 5 bands, modern bands since 2016, 2015.
But you
Tame
sit in a record
Impala,
store,
Men I
there's no
Trust,
commercials.
Cigarettes After Sex. Like I can count on one hand the amount of recent bands that I've gotten into.
You like Sex Noises? You ever heard of them?
No.
Check them out. Sex Noises.
Yeah.
Cue it up.
You can sit at a record store for hours and there's no commercials too. It's not the radio.
Yeah.
You just hear straight music.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
bullshit. I mean, if I would talk between the records and there was a mic, people would be like, "Shut up."
Yeah.
This is a record
We wanna
store.
hear records.
Put the next song on.
Yeah.
I heard a commercial for Carvana where this lady was like, "I did something important today" to her daughter, and her daughter was like, "Mommy, were you brave?" And she was like, "No, mostly I was just real tired." And it was about buying a car online. So the point of the commercial is how tired the woman is because she had to push some buttons to receive a vehicle
Yeah.
with probably her husband's money that she bought. Get him.
What are you marking at?
Man, my brother-in-law bought a car through Carvana, and he was fucking jazzed on that shit. He's like, I went online. I found exactly the car that I wanted. It arrived at my house the next day.
He didn't complain about how tiring it was.
No, he
We
said
need
it was the
women's
least tiring.
tiredness
He said it was the
awareness.
least tiring thing he ever did.
July is Women's Tiredness Awareness Month.
No, you know what month it is. It's fucking Pride, bro.
It's Pride right now.
Yeah. There's faggoty flags all over my neighborhood.
We did henna tattoos, you know.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
And I put some on my arm, or Ivy did, and then she was like, "You can't move your arm for 30 minutes." And I was like, "Well, then I don't want this." A man, any self-respecting man, is not going to do something that causes you to not be able to use your hands for half of an hour.
Yeah, do you know what that means for me?
Wolves could come.
Yeah.
I have to kill wolves. I need my hands.
Yeah.
Women have all these activities that require them to do nothing
Yeah.
for extended periods of time, and then they complain about the nothing that they have to do.
Right.
I have to wait for this car to come that I bought with my husband's money. I'm so tired. I have to wait for the dryer to finish so I can fold laundry on the bed while I watch Netflix.
Yeah.
I have to wait for my nails
you
to dry.
know-
I can't do anything until my nails dry.
Yeah.
I don't care if they have pink nails. That's not for me. That's for them. And I was making fun of my wife about this in front of Donnie, and she goes, "That's the only time we ever get a break." And I'm like, the dryer and the henna and the nails and the hair dye, that's 4 breaks.
Yeah.
Those all take a half an hour.
No,
to sit wait.
did I say it? I must have thought it. I'm sure I didn't say it. But
And we
I'm
both
like-
just start crying laughing.
Well,
that's the only time
Yeah.
you get a break.
Yeah, and then I said I wanted to say after you get up at 2 p.m.
Yeah, I said that. And she was like, "I didn't get up at 2 p.m. today."
Yeah, that's right.
I got up at 1:30.
Yeah.
Man. So, okay, I want to finish telling you this Baffle
Okay.
story. Sorry, we
You got a blowjob eating an
I
apple.
got a blowjob eating an apple. That's the end of the story.
Yeah.
That's it.
What's a baffle? It's a drink?
So it's a Busch Light apple.
Okay.
It's disgusting. So we got a case of these, and we're sitting in the hotel room, in the hotel lobby.
Is this only in Nashville?
No, it's in the South.
Okay.
Okay, I haven't
Yeah.
seen that here.
So
I
this is before the week of graduation. You were in Nashville, and apparently, and then everybody just drank the whole time. You said,
Dude. Yeah.
You said you'd had like 40 beers over the
trashed
course of the
real.
week.
On Tuesday,
You said I had 18
I had 18
drinks in one day.
18 drinks.
How is that physically possible?
What time of the day did you start? Noon?
Like 2 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right when my wife wakes up.
Yeah. 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 I drank to her waking up. I was like, Kristen's awake. Cheers.
Now she's got to wait for the dryer.
Cheers. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's just like if you drink from 2 to midnight over the course of 10 hours and you're drinking a couple beers an hour,
I can't remember the last time I did that.
it was fucking retarded. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
It's probably South by.
Like the next
Maybe.
I'm a
next
day
day, I had
drunk.
to wake up and like actually do shit, and it
Yeah.
wasn't
Yeah,
pleasant.
last time I day drank, I took a nap. I took
Yeah.
a disco nap at like 7.
There were no naps being taken.
Yeah.
It was like, no, you're working. Now you're going to dinner.
Yeah.
But anyway, sitting in the fucking hotel lobby, and the guys who claimed he never said the N word or the C word, I was like, this guy claims that he's never said the N word or the C word. And the fucking faggot sales guy, who like now I'm kind of feuding with and have been for a while, he was like, I've never said the N word before in my life. And I was like,
So whenever I give the Justin Timberlake,
I was like,
Nobody knows what you're saying. You're not at work because you took 8 months off for having a fucking baby, pussy.
So I'm like, Steven, I'm like, you're from fucking Florida. You're a 40-year-old man from Florida. You have never said the N-word. And he's like, I
don't order Amazon either. I don't want to waste the environment.
He's like, I've never said the N-word ever. And I'm like, okay, so you guys, you're driving around in your car and you're listening to fucking Kanye West Gold Digger. and that word comes up, what do you say? And they're like, N-word.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no,
Come on.
no, that's
dumb.
not what you're saying.
Yeah.
I said, okay, how about this? How about this? You're not even singing it out loud. You're singing it in your head. What do you say? And they're like,
Do you replace, because that's the old Louis C.K. joke, is that when you say N-word, you're just making them think the actual word in their head.
right,
Yeah.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
And they're, nope. I'm like, okay, you guys.
That's when I start looking around. Like, are there black people listening in?
Oh,
like,
no,
is there,
no, Donnie.
Is there an HR
No,
lady? Is there
no, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
I'm like, Allie, you've never said the N-word. And she's like shaking her head like that. And I'm like, Steven, you've never said the N-word. He's like, dude, just don't. And I'm like, you guys, are you fucking kidding? None of you motherfuckers ever said the N-word. And there's a fucking N-word standing like literally right behind me.
In Tennessee, that's like a leprechaun. You found one. You should get money.
Bro.
found
There
a black guy
are
in
more
Tennessee.
black people in Nashville.
Memphis though.
Oh,
Oh.
Memphis Bleak.
Oh,
They have a whole
dude.
thing, huh?
No, there's plenty of black people in Tennessee.
Okay.
I mean, honestly, I was scared shitless. No, I'm kidding. They were fucking
You were
black
like
people.
my dad walking through Detroit with me. Yeah, we better get
Yeah.
out of here. This looks bad.
This-
Yeah, you were out in the
It's 2
world.
o'clock. It's bright daylight. We're not going to get shot walking by a liquor store.
You didn't stay home. You went out in the world, and there were a lot of people.
And there were a lot,
of different types of people.
Right. There's many
Beautiful
colors in the
culture.
homo rainbow.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So yeah. Anyway,
A lot of-
apparently I made a total fucking ass out of
Yeah.
myself.
Well, it's not the first time.
No, no,
When you announce that you don't think bisexuals are real,
dude.
to all of your
Or at my last job, we went on this boat. It's like a 2-minute boat ride out to this restaurant, and we go to this restaurant, and there's this old man and a hooker at the restaurant.
Yeah.
And everyone the whole night is like, look at this fucking 75-year-old guy with this like 22-year-old girl, and she's super hot.
There's
Right?
one of
Like
that at comedy clubs on the front row for some reason.
what's that?
Old guys with hookers.
Oh, they love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then they can be the
Say
object of
everything,
their
Yeah.
How much was your date?
Right. So we get on the fucking
Classic.
boat, and I'm drunk. I'm piss drunk. And I'm like, did you fucking guys see that guy with a hooker?
She was giving him a blapple under the table.
And everyone's like, no, dude, we didn't see it. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? We were talking about it all night. And they're like, dude, shut the fuck up. We didn't see it.
You don't have
we
that.
didn't."
He's right behind me, isn't
And
he?
he's
Yeah.
literally him and the hooker are right behind me. And I'm like,
This is Darth
Nope.
Vader right behind me.
I'm pretty sure that neither,
Yeah.
there's a better chance of her kicking the shit out of me than the old
Yeah.
man.
The
so.
dark side of the force.
The old man's like, you're damn right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't afford a hooker.
Bucket list
You
right
can't-
here.
You can't
Yeah.
afford a hooker like this,
Yeah.
you poor schlup.
Yeah, that or your getting your your chest poked at because you sang lap dances better when the stripper's crying.
Yeah,
you
dude.
have lots of fun times.
I know.
Yeah.
I like have to keep the drinking under control. I'm gonna die probably in the next year from like the success of
No, I was thinking about your dad, and you have like a good role model.
Yeah.
And
he's a good
you
dude.
know, all
yeah.
my role models when I was little ended up being sex freaks because it was all
Oh, my dad is
televangelists.
too.
Like
Oh,
the
yeah.
guys that my dad was like, "This is a good man. You should follow him."
like
and
Jimmy
listen to him."
Swaggart or some
Yeah.
shit.
But
yeah.
they weren't sex freaks. They were just cheating on their wives with another lady. They
Right,
weren't doing
right.
any bestiality.
right.
But they just Christian media treated it like he's a fucking pervert
Yeah.
because he had a mistress, which all of Europe does that.
Yeah.
But in America, you can't have a mistress because you're a sex freak.
Would
And
you
I-
rock a mistress if you could, Josh? Like if you could just get away with it or whatever.
If I lived in Europe, I think it's a classy move, and it's a good way to hide your other shit that you're doing. Everybody's mad at Bill Clinton for the Lewinsky shit, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, I got my dick sucked." Meanwhile, there's pictures of him with Epstein on the island, same year
yeah.
as the Lewinsky stuff, and he's
There's
like,
all
"Oh
kinds
yeah,
of
everybody look
financial
at
things. There's the white
Lewinsky."
water thing. There's all
Yeah.
those different things.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
hope nobody knows I got a blowjob
Yeah.
from a girl.
Yeah.
He killed
That's
a guy.
the worst
Yeah,
thing that I've
I've
done.
Clinton killed a guy.
Yeah.
Thought it was a matter of record.
He's a sex freak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all getting death letters. I heard the AOC is looking at getting like a presidential run, and you know she's very proud of all her death letters. Just like Republicans are proud of their
Oh, like
allegations.
threats. They're getting
Like you were talking
threats,
about Louis
yeah.
C.K. That's Bush League. Oh, all you got is misconduct.
Yeah.
Man, I got child sex abuse. Those are rookie numbers. You need to pump that up.
Yeah.
Oh, you just misconducted somebody. You're never going to be a senator. You got to get them up there.
You got to be going to those mask parties.
Look,
Right.
you got to have
Yeah.
death
Eyes wide
letters
shut.
or
Yeah.
allegations.
Right.
But AOC is
Allegations,
a
yeah.
bad. It's another wild, crazy Democrat Bob Ross move. The Democrats keep doing the same thing they did on Joy of Painting, where like everything's going fine and everything's normal, and then they're like, "Let's get wild. It's time to get something crazy."
Did Bob Ross get wild?
He would
Every
just say
painting,
that.
he's like, "Let's just put some indications of something."
Oh yeah,
different."
he would
He'd
say,
say, "Oh,
it, yeah.
let's have a little fun.
Let's have a little fun,
Let's do
yeah.
something
And we
crazy here." And it'd
tried
be
it.
like just another bush.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we try, it's a Bush. It's fucking Hillary Clinton's Bush, and then Kamala Harris's Bush, and now it's AOC's Bush. They tried it twice, and it didn't work.
Yeah.
And it only worked when they went back to the white guy, Biden. That's not going to work if we keep trying these crazy moves and go, ooh, let's maybe America's ready for change. That's what they said before Obama. America's ready for it. No, we weren't. We got pissed at all of the people that are out in public, and it swung way back the other way. Because everybody thought America was ready for change. Everybody thought Memphis was ready for Darth Vader's to be around.
I was actually thinking about that earlier because it's like, you're so racist, blah, 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 like our generation and our, race and all that stuff. And I'm like, the millennials and the Gen Xers, we did one thing that none of you have been able to do since. We elected a black guy president.
Yeah.
And the white guys that you think are basically were born with the original sin of being white
guys,
males.
Yeah.
A lot of us put that black guy in there.
Yeah.
And well, the problem is that half of the people who got Obama elected understood how to get him elected, how he got elected, and how to get people like him elected in the future. And the other half of the people who voted for him and got him elected didn't learn the lesson and went crazy and started basically, pretending that we never did that and never made any progress.
Right.
So
I remember people were scared about white slavery with Obama.
White slavery.
But if it swings back again after Trump, they're
yeah,
gonna
it might
have
go
to
that
do
far.
something to stop Trump from happening again.
Yeah, they're like,
Because
all
they
right,
know what we're capable of when we
enslaved-
get pissed about the people
We're enslaving the
in
whites.
public.
Yeah.
So basically, in electing a black guy president sent a nice chunk of the population into crazy land.
Yeah.
That cannot then half of the people who got the black guy elected did not need to follow them into crazy land, but they did.
Yeah.
And that gave us Trump.
Do you know someone who voted for Obama and Trump? I do. I know at least one person.
I probably, I haven't specifically asked, but I guarantee you I probably have at least 3 or 4 family members that voted for Obama and then voted for Trump.
Your dad?
No.
Your dad didn't vote for Trump.
My dad didn't vote for Obama.
Oh, yeah.
He
yeah,
voted for-
that's fair.
I think I'm
would've
pretty
had
sure he
to
voted
have
for
first.
McCain and Romney.
Your
and
dad
then-
did the opposite.
Yeah, and
Like,
then he voted for Gary Johnson in 2016,
Gary Johnson, yeah.
and then in 2020 he voted for Biden, and in 2024 he voted for Kamala Harris.
Woo.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you have somebody who voted for Obama. And
I know
Trump.
multiple people.
Why did you ever ask him?
Oh,
why?
yeah. Oh, yeah, of course,
I understand the first time. I understand voting for Trump.
Yeah. No, I know a guy who not just voted for Obama twice, was also like taking his kids to BLM rallies and shit like that in like 2020, and then voted for Trump in 24.
Why?
I know. I mean, psychosis.
We have a friend that we
Wow.
quit talking to because he said, "Oh, the immigrants are taking all of my tax money." Like they did Vietnam. They're wasting your money. They've been wasting your
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Well, you think you know what they're wasting every dime on, and that it's immigrants?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude,
They're wasting
86
so much more of it on so much
There's a
worse
lot-
stuff.
Right.
86% of it is just on bombs and military shit. That's
Yeah.
that's like literally 3/4 of the dollar that you pay. Everybody pays in taxes goes to the military.
It's not your money.
Are you
It's
sure
their
about
money.
that, Donnie?
Uh,
I thought I'll tell you what I thought it was. I thought it was like 70% like entitlements, like Social Security.
well, Social Security and Medicare are the other big chunk.
The
I
same
thought
way it's
only
not
like
your
30%, 30 or 40% was military. I could be wrong about this, but
You have to pay AT&T to use their network.
yeah,
You have to pay the government to use their money. It's their shit. You're just using it.
yeah,
Unless you want to use gold
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
I kind of
silver.
do want to use gold. I kind of want to get back to
let's
that.
Trade food. That's
Yeah.
what it's gonna
Let's
be.
get all Ron Paul with it.
Yeah. It's a good
Well,
one.
I mean, I guess you want to count the budget, right? Is the budget it? So 24% health insurance, 21% Social Security, 13% defense. But I guess that is it.
How much of it's going to Mexican immigrants?
yeah, why
where's
is it
that
to say
on there?
Mexican immigrants on there?
'Cause they're
God
taking my
damn it.
money.
Yeah.
And well, 13% of every dollar, 13 cents out of every dollar goes to just the interest on our debt.
Yeah.
So that's part of it.
That's pretty
That's
crazy.
you using
But
their
yeah,
network.
like literally everything that like conservatives complain about, aside from Social Security, is like these tiny little percent. 1% for international, 1% for science, 1%, 2% for transportation.
That's Jesus shit.
They complain about how much goes to education. That's only 5%.
Render
Yeah.
unto Caesar
I
that which belongs to Caesar.
I love
It's
that
his
they
face on the money.
I love that they killed NPR, and NPR is like
0.002%.
they're like, well, thank God the commies aren't on the radio
You know
anymore.
how many Palestinians
I don't know.
we were able
NPR's
to
still
kill?
there, and it's still just as lame and gay and annoying as it was before.
There's
Yeah.
just more of them
Yeah.
asking you to support listener support.
Yeah,
I mean, because
exactly.
that's where they
Yeah.
got the majority of their money anyway.
Yeah,
was
from listener support.
From listener
right.
support. Yeah.
It wasn't like they were staying alive from the fucking pennies they were getting from the government.
Yeah, I mean they're all talking about how whatever problem is worse for black people and women and all that stuff still.
Dude,
So
I turned on KUT the other day for the first time in a long time, and literally, like, the first thing that was on was some like weird race shit. I'm
Yeah.
like, they're still doing this shit?
well, that's a game you can play. You turn on NPR and you time how long it takes them to get to either racial or gay or some
Yeah.
like that's all because again that's the most holy part of the religion. That's like
Yeah.
the ranking of the
Trinity.
angels.
The ranking.
Yeah.
Archangel
Yeah.
Black.
The angelic host. The highest of
Yeah.
the archangels are the
Seraphims,
trans black lesbian.
cherubims, and
Hosanna,
seraphims.
trans, Hosanna.
The lion one with all the eyeballs over it and wings.
right.
Did you guys hear James Franco's back?
Oh, is he on Me
He's
Too
just
now?
doing interviews
He's
and
on
he's
Me Too.
saying, I haven't been hiding out.
I've just been
been-
raping women.
He said, I've been trying to live a positive life.
Oh,
He's trying to get
like
rid of all the
HIV positive?
negativity.
Oh,
So everyone who accuses him of rape, he's like, stop being so negative
yeah.
in my life. I'm trying to
Dude.
live a positive life.
Look, like you're really bringing me down from talking about all the raping
Yo,
I
quit
did. of
killing
you.
my buzz by bringing up my murders.
Yeah.
All right?
you fucking
I'm trying to chill.
fucking-
It's all vibes here.
Yeah, dude. It's all vibes all day long with James Franco.
Bruh, I'm vibing, and you told everybody that I killed a kid? Chill out. We're chill. We're high.
Did you guys watch this show Half Man? Do you know about this?
I've seen it get like recommended on my scrolling.
Dude, it is a fucking. I just reminded me because this guy is like a Yeah, it's a big thumbs up.
Is it good?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's good.
I mean,
This,
it's HBO. I figured it's good.
this guy is. It's the same guy who did.
You got to watch Widow's Bay.
I've heard.
Yeah, I've
Widow's
already
Bay.
told- I told him about it
Oh
the
yeah,
other
yeah.
day.
We were
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah.
It's the next on our list. No, this Half Man show. It's the same one who did that. The show where the chick was like in Scotland. She was super crazy, like stalking that guy. God damn it.
It's a TV show.
It was a TV show in Scotland, and it was about this like big fat chick who was like.
Oh, it
Shrek.
wasn't. It wasn't based. It wasn't based on a
Shrek.
true story, was it?
Maybe
It wasn't the one. Baby
Outlander?
reindeer. Is it baby,
Baby
reindeer?
Reindeer.
Yeah.
it's the same baby
that was
reindeer guy, James Gadd or whatever.
Yeah.
Is the same guy in this Half Man show.
Yeah.
But it just reminds me because this dude's like a fucking maniac, and he does some fucking crazy shit, and basically like blames everyone around him for the crazy shit that he does. Like he bashes some fucking dude's face in, and then he's like,
Just trying to live a positive life.
I'm just trying to live a positive life, bro. Why you trying to like go and tell
Yeah.
the cops that I like, fucking killed this guy?
Yeah.
And then he like kills a bunch of other people. But anyway, the show it's absolutely incredible.
It's like Brad Pitt.
really
Did you hear
good.
Brad Pitt dated Christina Applegate when she was 17 and he was 26?
No, I
He's just
think-
trying to live a positive, Why you got to come at him with all this negativity
I
about
feel like I'm being that
numbers.
guy, but it's like it's Hollywood. The rules are like kind of different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking Christina
And also-
Applegate.
Also, the rules were. I mean, the whole point of humans of biology is a young, fertile woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Childbearing hips.
I mean, like you're going against
Every cave is full of fertility idols.
and
are of what age?
And we've been there, man. We've
Yeah.
we've compromised a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to let the 35-year-old bang the 18-year-old dude.
That's what
You
I'm
gotta
saying.
check them
happens.
for how
That's what I'm
childbearing their
saying,
hips
yeah.
are in the job interview
Yeah.
first before you hire them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because they're
man.
going to waste everyone's time by
Yeah.
getting knocked up.
Yeah,
I-
so Chris was complaining to us today about all of the maternity and
Someone may
paternity
or may
leave that he's missing his people on, and I basically I said, well, if I had the option to take 8 weeks off, I would take it
Yeah.
because there's no repercussions.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, maybe you should just make it 4 weeks, and then I said maybe you should just make it 4 weeks for men and 8 weeks for women, and the men can sue you, and then everyone can talk about what a great company you are. Like NPR can really be in your corner. They can talk about how, this horrible sexist lawsuit against this poor progressive company.
Yeah.
And you could get all kinds of
You said no
Liberal
self-respecting
press. I
man
mean-
would take 8 weeks off. But
Yeah.
no self-respecting man would be a wage slave. All these dudes are sucking your dick for money already. So where do you draw the line for what it
it's
means
a
to be a self-respecting
It's
man?
a fucking job.
If you're getting an hourly salary and you can take 8 weeks off and still get that money, you already interviewed for a job to get the money. So you're still going to get the money either way. You want people to be passionate about your product as much as an owner would be.
They are
Okay.
all owners.
Not the ones that took
Every
8 weeks off
Every single
for having a baby.
Every single person who works at the company
has a piece of the company.
has a piece of the
Yeah.
company.
Okay.
They're all even the person
you
who
know
has
you sound like my dad.
Yeah.
He was partner in a
Yeah,
CPA firm.
yeah.
And he was always complaining about how much vacation his other partner was taking.
Yeah, he's complaining to me about it. I talked to your dad for a total of like 15 hours of my life.
That's why my dad likes
and
you.
like 12 out of those
They're on a
hours
real
that
good
were
program
consumed
down
with
there.
this shit.
Yeah. He actually said last weekend we were at the party and you came up. Chris said something and my dad was like, "Have you met Chris?" I don't know if it's to
Your
Courtney or
dad
whatever.
loves him. His
Yeah.
dad loves me. Yeah, you have to be friends with my
Yeah, not to
dad.
be Chris. Yeah, and so he said, Chris is one of Donnie's normal friends. He's not weird like Josh and Clay.
Fucking sex freaks.
If he only knew. So I guess I am tied into some sort of pop culture here. I
You
know.
watched a thing?
Well, I watch fights.
I've done a thing.
I've done a thing. Oh, there's season premiere.
Yeah, I
That's
watched
great.
that. We watched. Or we're caught up already.
Oh, no, how many are out?
4.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, we
had
and
TV
Kristen
night.
have to get
He loves to say the word testes.
testes.
The sheep's testes.
He says Jesus
Yeah.
funny.
Now we
Jesus.
switched to talking about Clarkson's farm. by the way.
Yeah. People are gonna be like, what the
so
fuck's happening right
yeah,
now?
it's a great time right now. There's lots of good shows. There's Widow's Bay.
Yeah.
There is Clarkson's Farm.
Yeah.
I guess I'll have to watch this Half Man show.
It's crazy. It's a crazy show.
There's a
you
bunch
know.
of cool things. There's interesting movies that are out.
Yeah.
Obsession, Backrooms. I want to go
Backrooms,
see
yeah.
Backrooms. I might see it this weekend.
Dude, I
So-
heard Busboys sucked. I heard Busboys was terrible.
Backrooms is good, but
Who's-
it's not
who's-
worth the theater. This doesn't have
So
any
you went and
special
saw
things.
you went and
Yeah.
saw Backrooms. You
Yeah.
liked it.
Yeah.
Busboys was who?
Theo Vaughn
Theo
and,
Vaughn,
and
yeah.
And a bunch
David
of Kill Tony
Spade.
people.
Yeah.
I heard it was terrible from people who aren't like
I tried
fuck
to watch
Theo
the,
Vaughn. Like
Yeah.
from people who love Theo Vaughn, they're
Yeah.
like it was from Aaron. Aaron was like, dude, it was like not watchable. Like I
And
was
then Nate
Wingman.
Bargatze has a movie out right
Oh,
now.
That sucks.
It sucks.
Harlan's movie sucks. Wingman.
Yeah.
I tried to watch that. I'm trying to watch the Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie. Those guys are funny. The
Yeah.
Canadians.
Dude, have you guys ever seen the Eric Andre movie Road Trip?
Oh yeah, it's incredible.
Oh my god, dude!
Yeah.
I
It was
didn't
a
even know
Jackass
about
movie.
it. It's basically
it's-
like a
yeah.
Jackass
Yeah.
movie.
Because half of the movie is just stunts in public and seeing people's reactions.
Dude,
Yeah.
I was.
I watched it back. Isn't that one like a COVID movie?
It's a long time
Like,
ago.
yeah, I watched it
it's
back
like
whenever
5
it
years.
came
It's
out,
like
yeah.
5 years, 4 or 5 years ago.
Something
yeah.
I liked about Widow's Bay was the girl was traumatized by her friends picking on her when she was young about the boogeyman.
Yeah.
And they were still shitty to her in the same way, like Mean Girls, when
Yeah.
they were grown up.
Yeah.
And it just really focused on how horrible that was for her to be reliving that.
Yeah.
Like all girls' trauma when they're older is just girls acting like high school.
Yeah.
Like that's a dress makes you look fat, or nobody's calling you back or inviting you to the party.
Mm-hmm.
These are not again things that men complain about or care about?
No.
These horrible things that traumatize women for life and put you in a healing vortex forever where you can't even talk to anybody because you're still in the vortex of healing. There's a crystal shop over here called the Healing Vortex, and every time I see it, I'm like, I don't have the energy right now. I'm still in a healing vortex next to La Posada.
Yeah.
The place is called the Healing Vortex. And I was
Healing
like, every
Vortex.
woman could go in there and get stuck forever.
Yeah.
They're never going to get out.
Dude, there was
They're still going
almost
to be processing their trauma from high school because of a dress.
there was a high school trauma almost fucking fist fight at the party between Connie, the crazy bitch with the tits, and Alicia, Aaron's sister, because Connie goes, she's talking to Alicia, and she's like, so back in 1999, when Chris and Olive and Aaron and all of them were living in the house, I walk in one day, and I say, Aaron and Kevin and another one of our friends sitting on the couch watching porno, all jacking off together. And Alicia's like, bro, don't say that about my brother. Like, my brother would never do that. By the way, he totally did it.
You've told us about this before.
I've told you about this.
About your
Because they
friends
invited
all
you.
jerking off together, watching
Yes.
porn with like their hands in their blankets or whatever.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
the rule is like they just can't look each other in the eye
Okay.
ever. You can't look at me,
Yeah,
but we're
that's
all
what makes
gonna
it not gay.
Yeah.
That's the line.
It's only gay if our eyes
If
meet.
our
Yeah.
eyes
Fuck
meet,
my ass,
right.
but don't kiss me.
Right.
Yeah.
That's gay then.
Balls can't touch.
And Connie's like, no, I'm serious. They were all sitting there just jacking off. And she's like doing the hand motion. There's like all these kids around and stuff. And Alicia's like, I'm serious. Don't talk about that.
Yeah.
And she like walks away. And so I didn't catch any of this. I'm on the other side of the room. And about 20 minutes later, I catch up with Alicia. And she's like, dude, what the fuck's wrong with Connie? I'm like, what do you
Still
mean?
in the healing vortex about it.
Yeah.
Forever.
I'm like, what do you mean? And she's like, she's telling this fucking story, and Connie hears from like 40 feet away. She's like, oh, you're talking about this story? And Alicia's like, I'm fucking serious, Connie. Fucking shut up. And it's like, my dad's right there, and my sister, and like and I mean, the room is full of like
Bitch, I will fuck you up.
the fucking Boy Scout parents are all there and shit. It was fucking weird, bro.
Kevin got scared and beat his pants.
One of my actually a funny on Kevin moment was there was a big bowl of watermelon, and we're standing there, and he's like, Melissa, would you like a piece of watermelon? And she's like, okay.
That was his black girlfriend.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yes, I do want a piece of that
Yeah.
watermelon.
Yeah.
My wife is watching Outlander. Have you seen this
bro.
Scottish
Oh,
show?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
She's talking
That's
about...
a softcore porno. That's
Yeah.
not a show.
Oh, it's great. It gets her all juiced up.
Yeah, gets her all juiced
I don't
up.
even have to say anything nice or act right or anything.
Yeah.
I just have to walk into the room.
Right.
It's great.
Yeah.
But she was complaining about how it's not realistic, and I was like, she was talking about the medicine or the clothes, and I was like, the woman keeps talking back to the man. That's not realistic.
Right.
That didn't happen 100 years
In
ago.
those times, yeah.
Women did. There's movies from 100 years ago where women talked back to men and got backhanded.
Yeah.
And that was like a
Yeah.
documentary.
Right.
That's because that's how it was.
Have you seen
Ronald Reagan is slapping women for saying, huh? Just no reason.
Yeah.
So if you want to talk about what's realistic or not, no woman ever said anything back to any dudes for 19,000 years up until now.
We've really buffed a lot out of our nature, haven't
it's
we?
really
We've
nice.
just,
Like I've said, like
So safe.
just
we
really
have compromised so much.
yeah.
And still they don't
So
feel
much.
safe.
Yeah.
Still I've been made
And
to
it's
feel
never
unsafe.
enough.
You can't even
It's
slap
just like
a bitch anymore.
it's just like
let's-
how if a woke woman is calling you racist, there's nothing that you can do to get her to think that you're not racist.
Yeah.
You will always be racist because you were born racist because you're a white man.
That's why my sister didn't put any gas in that car.
Yeah,
'cause I'm
right.
fucking racist.
Yeah.
Fucking racist.
I was
for
born in
life.
America. American culture is
for-
black.
Yeah.
I'm American, so I'm black. So I can't be racist.
Yeah.
My
I can't
son
be
was
racist.
asking me about...
I'm culturally black.
my kid was asking me about 9/11 the other day because they did a thing at school about it.
Yeah.
And I told him about the bacon bullets. And he was like, what? They should tell every kid about the bacon bullets.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The American soldiers were soaking the bullets in
oh,
grease.
oh yeah, I do know that.
And-
Yeah.
No one even knows if they actually did that or not. They just put propaganda flyers around Iraq that said, hey, guess what? We're putting Jimmy Dean all over the fucking clips.
How do you take and feed bullets to a family of Muzzies?
But then, so the Muslims were probably like, oh, great, the Americans are saved because they believe what we believe. If they're putting bacon grease on the bullets, that means they believe we'll go to hell if we get that in us. So now they're Muslims too. This is what my son was asking me about. He was like, "How does that work?"
That's actually that's a smart way to come at that.
Yeah.
But the actual answer is that it was just that extra insult.
Right.
It was like,
Right.
you know,
Some
because
stank on
the
it.
other thing is that like in the Muslim thing, you have to knowingly ingest bacon for it to be bad.
Right.
Like if you're being kept prisoner and they starve you and they force you to eat bacon, it's okay to eat bacon. That's
Right.
literally in the Quran or whatever.
It's a
And
I'm
so
the
if-
Joker baby move.
And
This
yeah.
is how stupid your beliefs are.
Right, yeah,
They're
yeah.
gonna fucking put
Well,
and it's the same thing where
McGriddles
like
all over the
where like
They are.
I mean they know that like if you just like sneak bacon into somebody's food and have them eat it and they eat it not knowing that bacon's in it or pork or whatever, that's not a sin because you didn't know. You have to know and make the conscious choice to break the commandment or whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously.
yeah.
So anytime you fuck with them on bacon, it's just like you're just taunting them. It's just that
Yeah.
extra insult.
It's
You know,
insult,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, I mean, having said all that, having been around a gun a time or two in my life, you don't want
Any
anything,
contaminant
any
on the bullet
contaminant
to
on the
fuck with how it comes out,
to-
or any of that kind of stuff. Yeah.
and to like get mixed up with the powder, and then
Yeah.
it's all caked on the inside of
What
the
if you
fucking.
just put a strip
hammer?
of bacon over the muzzle
That's
so the bullet
probably
goes right
also
through on the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably better
Like a
than
silencer.
That's probably better than like soaking all the fucking rounds in fucking
Yeah.
bacon grease.
Yeah.
But
I want to see what that flyer looked like.
yeah,
Hey, guess what? Now it would be like an Instagram post with AI.
yeah.
Look what we're doing. We're
It'd be a
wrapping all the
TikTok.
bullets in bacon. It's like
Yeah.
a jalapeno popper fest over here.
Oh man.
Yeah. So we had 2 weeks. We had all these things. We hadn't record. We could have recorded in the last 2 weeks at some point maybe, but we've been so busy. This is the end of this is the end for the summer. We're probably not.
Season 4.
We'll do some summer slop series streams,
Yeah.
but I think we're gonna take a little break. Both of you are going on vacations in the next week.
Where are you going, Josh?
Poor day.
Oh no. Oh nice. Oh the yearly family trip.
Poor day the hard way once again, yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
You're going to Alaska
I'm going to Alaska.
to tromp around and shoot bears
Yeah.
and be Paul Bunyan.
Yeah. I'm Paul Bunyan in Alaska. Yeah.
You're gonna be like the guy in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, where he throws the pick in the snow and then he picks it up and he licks it and he goes nothing.
Yeah.
The guy looking for gold, you're gonna be
Yeah.
looking for gold
I'm
up in
gonna be
Alaska.
that guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm mostly just gonna be like not doing anything
yeah,
and not paying attention to work in my
that
phone.
sounds like a good idea.
I'm gonna really disconnect and probably
Yeah.
not have sex either. So that part's not great.
What?
but-
No.
Well, I don't know. I mean, we
You're
got
gonna
all
be
these
with all your
places.
friends, with all your kids and people around.
Yeah, but we just got all these places that are like really big and they have lots of room so that we
Yeah.
can. But I'm always like, hey, and she's like, the kids are in the house. It's like, and what?
Yeah. The kids have been in the house for 18 years, and we still found ways to crank one out.
They
there.
remember living inside of my balls.
The kids,
Yeah.
the kids
fine.
have been inside
Yeah.
my balls, and we did it then.
Yeah.
But yes,
So yeah, we're gonna take a break for the summer, but we are gonna do some streams. And I got to use all this equipment that I have and all the technologies. So
well,
we'll be doing it old school, like how when you first hung
Yeah.
out, we were just doing streams and stuff.
well, maybe also when I get back, because like I get back and I'm home for at
Yeah.
least a month. Oh, not quite a month, but anyway, when I get back, we should fucking watch the rehearsal.
Yeah.
Take a fucking swim.
Yeah, we got some things we should do.
Yeah,
We need to enjoy the summer.
we need to enjoy the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it. That's it for now. And we'll see you whenever the next one gets uploaded, whenever that is going to be.
Bye, love you.
See you, boys.
Got awful